across the United States, period. Demand number 2 is we want to free them all, right? So we've been protesting for the last 16 weeks, and we know that people have been arrested at almost every single protest, and we want the charges dropped for every single protester that was arrested, period. No matter what they were charged with, we want the charges dropped. I want to remind y'all of some good news, and that is that this work is working, and that we are getting movement. One of our other demands was that Tish James, our Attorney General, convenes the grand jury now. We know that usually it takes months, years, whatever. But because of the people power, because we continue to show up every single night and put the pressure on, because we continue through our tiredness, through our personal lives, to come and demand justice and to demand that Black Lives Matter, we know that the Attorney General has already convened the grand jury. So give yourselves a round of applause. Another one of our demands is we wanted LaRon Singletary, who is currently the police chief for right now, to resign. And we know that he retired this week with pension, but for right now, we're gonna take what we can get. Yeah. So give yourselves a round of applause for putting that pressure on. I wanna also add that we haven't forgot that we're also calling for the resignation of Mayor Lovely Warren as well. So we're gonna keep that pressure on. And I just want to add that while we're calling for the resignation of Lovely Warren, and she's been a big part of our focus, I want to remind us that there are 3 officers who live in not this particular community, but live in Rochester and surrounding areas, that we need to keep our foot on their necks. We need to put the focus on them. I want to remind us, sometimes it's easy to get caught up putting the focus on the Black woman, right? And she ain't innocent at all, she still needs to resign. But I want to remind us to not get so hyped in that we forget about the actual murderers. We forget about how Strong was complicit in Daniel Pruitt's death, and we put pressure on them as well. I want us not to forget that the EMTs, when they arrived to the scene where Daniel Pruitt had died, they were laughing and lollygagging like it wasn't a big deal. And we have a responsibility to make sure that we're issuing out this pressure in an equal way. Right? And of course, let's not forget about the chief of the police union, who is absolutely trash, Mike Mazzio, that we need to keep the pressure on.
Sandra!
Right? I also want to not forget about the most dangerous woman in this region, who is Sandra Dorley, the district
There
attorney.
you go.
Okay? So while we're real hyped about Lovely, and we're going to continue to be hyped about her, I want to remind y'all that there is equal responsibility to go around, and let's not forget that. Let's pass it out. And Mike Mazzio as well. So let's pass it out. I heard somebody say agitate. Let's agitate, right? We showed up and twerked on Mayor Lovely's lawn, okay? Blasting music made her entire neighborhood uncomfortable. I expect the same thing for these officers. Yeah. I expect the same thing for Sandra Dorley. I expect the same thing for trash Mike Mazzio. Okay, we need to come with that same energy. I'm saying this as a Black woman who is holding another Black woman accountable. We need to pass out this pressure equally, okay? So while tonight we're out here and we're partying and we're dancing, please remember while we're out here, please remember that a man is dead because people dropped the ball, because the police murdered him, because the EMTs didn't do their job, because Strong Hospital / U of R, which is one of the largest employers in this city and gentrifying our neighborhoods, especially the 19th Ward, and not giving back to the community that they're sucking dry, dropped the ball. And let's make sure that while we're dancing, while we're talking about accountability, we don't forget about these folks. Because at the head of all of these tables, it's white people with power and privilege.
Now we talking.
So the family's gonna be arriving in about 30 minutes, y'all. And I want them, they have come from all over. And they need to feel not only the power that Rochester has, but they need to feel our love. So make sure you guys are saying hi to them. Make sure you guys are engaging them, okay? And make sure we know, when we say Daniel Pruitt tonight, say his name, we want to make it thunder, okay? So let's practice. Say his name.
Daniel Pruitt!
Say his name.
Daniel Pruitt!
Say his name.
Daniel Pruitt!
All right, let's give it up for Danielle Ponder and the band.
Yeah!
They're busy.
Make some noise for Ashley! Yes! Tonight is about showing up for Daniel Pruitt, showing up for the family. But I like to think that tonight is also about self-care, right? We've been out there facing police, facing their dogs on a daily basis. So I think everybody needs a time to be with the family, to stand in memory of Daniel Prude, to eat some good food. Y'all make some noise for Corey Owen. And listen to some music. So I just got this band together today, maybe 10 o'clock this morning. I was like, can y'all do this thing? So make some noise for this band. This song is called 3-Word Revolution. Anybody know what the 3-word revolution is? Yes! The 3-word revolution is I love myself. If you love yourself, make some noise. Ever since I was born, people tried to tell me what to do with a bow, how to wear my hair. They told me God is a man who would surely burn me. Well, I know my rights and said that ain't fair. You see, there is a rebel inside of me, a girl who knows what she wants to be. Oh, there's a dream inside of me. Said I ain't gonna stop. No, till we're all free. Come on, so there is a 3-word revolution. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. There is a 3-word revolution. Said I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Now listen. See, I'm a grown woman. And they still trying to tell me how to love him, get him, and do him right. They say you need a man who can validate you. But you know what? I know my worth and I'ma be alright. Huh? Say, there is a rebel inside of you. Someone who knows what you got to do. Lord, there's a dreamer. Let me tell y'all that part. Listen, break it down, listen. There is a dreamer inside of you. When they say to us, how can we possibly defund the police? There is a dreamer inside of you. There is someone inside of you who knows we can create something different. There's something inside of you that knows we can create something transformative. There is a dreamer inside of me. Oh, there is a dreamer inside of me. There is a dreamer inside of you. Ha, said, and it ain't gonna stop, Lord, until we're free. Come on, said, there is a 3-word revolution. Said, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Oh, there is a 3-word revolution. I love myself. I love myself. Said, I love myself. I love myself. Said, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself.
summer long. We've been protesting for 15 weeks, and they've been spitting fire all summer long, poetry that they wrote themselves. So let's give them another round of applause. So something very unique that has happened throughout this movement is that we've seen all of the Black Lives organizers throughout the city come together around justice for Daniel Prude, and it's been a beautiful, beautiful thing. So let's just give that a round of applause. Next we have Agape coming to the mic. He's gonna spit some poetry for us. Let's give him a round of applause. He's also an activist. He fights for criminal justice reform and everything else. So let's give him a round of applause.
First and foremost, salute to the real. I'm from the west side. You know what I'm saying? Judges said, Junior Cross. This whole 19th ward. You know what I'm saying? This whole 25th district is my stomping ground. 2 school, 4 school, 29, all this. You know what I mean? So this happened in my hood, and I feel like it was a travesty. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everybody coming together, because out of all the things I wanted us to be recognized. You know what I'm saying? We've been fighting for a long time in the trenches and in the mud. A lot of people were scared to come to the hood. You know why? You know what I'm saying? Activists don't come here to wild out for a reason. So I appreciate everybody coming here, standing 10 toes. There's a lot of people behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? 23 and 1. It's a lot of people that's going through the struggle with this system that, you know what I'm saying, we need to say their names. So this piece that I have is not only an honor of Daniel Prude. I performed it during the summer, but I'm gonna dedicate not only to Daniel Prude, but who is for it, which is those behind the wall. I just overturned my conviction, and so this was my story, right? I told them, keep their heads high, cause they might kill them for what they know. Shit, they gonna kill me for sure for my flow. And I must never lie, so ancestors say the truth must be spoke. But here we go. Now, I mean, really, you gotta figure, deal me. See, 8 years I've been a slave and still turned into a trill king. I'm from behind the wall with all them really real G's. This for my 23 and 1s that won't get to hit me. I pull up on every little homie. I let them know that they are never lonely. I only build with the real and never with the phony. On God, I ain't chosen, but I'm not the only. Shots from these cops leave mothers in bereavement.
Say that.
Strange fruit trees start to leaking. I'm not safe from these clans policemen, but marching won't make it stop. Shots from my block leave families torn and weeping. Blood flows daily and on the weekends. I'm not safe from the dope or the weed. Making it rain won't buy a block. They kind of heard us in a line and shave our heads clean. Make us bend and spread them like some strippers in a club scene. And if you speaking out, the response is plenty plain. They speak fluent baton, but the translator is pain. My soul is hella sovereign. Straw man has hella clout. House joint resolution is what that line's about. Jealous that new Jim Crow, the Hollywood is dancing now. Hip hop's full of millionaires, but not a soul is bailing out. Secret said they selling sex right outside the trap house. Ain't no charges of rats and rap. Tell me how. Everybody's a gangster, that's a fantasy fact. I never met a rapper who I thought was Geronimo Pratt. Call me Mandela cause you couldn't hold me. Gave me 17 and that didn't fold me. I gave it back, now baby, what you owe me? It's true I'm 3-0, but they gon' call me OG. Now gangster you're not, never stood firm on your feet down. The enemy knows you're a weakling. Popping pills and lean you're drinking. Probably turn your queen into a dot. Bring you a rock walking dead, I'ma catch you sleeping. When revolution and I come creeping, we gon' make you choose slavery or freedom. Cause you show yourself more a shiny watch. I'm just the Phoenix King. Calling forth the Phoenix in you. Keep Nipsey's hustle alive, this marathon continues. Deep apocalyptic Red Hampton, I was bred for action. Huh? Shout out to Daniel Prude! Brad Hampton, basically 2 songs, so I'm ready to rise. I'm set to place him in the corner like I'm Jonathan Jackson, but you won't call me George when you see that blood in my eyes. You got a long list of prophets, I'm the next in line. El Haj, Malik, El Shabazz, mix of the divine. I turn my pen into a shotgun, got on top and grind. That mean I'm free and slave, so far 104. And if the others knew that there was slaves, I would've free fall. Still having trouble with Decepticon swine. Call on this unicorn, I'm the original prime. I feel the soul and I left the soul in. Showed her his God, now God is posing. And if you can't speak, then I'll be your spokesman. Rat-tat-tat-tat, that's why I simple bottom my black rats who are bleeding. To the servicemen that always squeeze them. I might be gone, but I have not forgotten. Rat-tat-tat-tat, that's for all my comrades dying in these streetlands. The war on drugs and poverty, and my government should be charged with treason for turning my home into a grave plot. They ain't proof.
Let's give it up there another round of applause. So y'all, apparently we in for a treat tonight because Daniel Poole's nephew, Speedy, wants to come and do... a rap for us, but just give us a minute while we get this beat going. Give him a round of chocolate. Give him a round of applause as he comes.
Hey, it's nice to meet y'all from Chicago, man.
All right.
All right, hello, my brother, man. We out here. When are they gonna play the song?
I know, I'm feeling obsessed about getting
Hey, Sugar Pop. Got up. Got
Yeah, he didn't know.
Hey, first little song I'ma rap for y'all. I made this for my brother. I ain't never finished it though all the way, but I'm gonna spit this little shit for y'all. Yeah, this is a remix of XXX Tentacion, right? For real. Hey, look, hey. You ever seen your brother blow at his own brain? If you ain't go through that, then you don't know my damn pain. Blood was leaking, couldn't even mop the damn floor. Tried to stop the bleeding, but the blood just came out more. Ever fixed the sky to the point to plot murder? This is not a game of boxing up the next quarter. What's the lesson in saying fucking and grab a gun and putting it to your temple and squeezing until it's done? I'm a lost soul expressing on my depression. I've been through so much it'll break you only if you let it. I know we had a problem, but this shit is not fair. Life is not a game, now your soul is in the air. But yo, I got a Henny saying fuck my opinion. You know, sipping till my vision get blurry. Funny images are busting a full home. My man is full blown, delirious, hardcore, I'm serious. I won't dare say that my soul deserves deliverance. Spinning blocks, drilling shit. I enjoy the thrill of it. Maybe in the blood of the opposition, they bodies be off them. Don't you bark them, murder them, never hurt them. Y'all can vouch for peace, they fucking commit the murder. Cause it's about the life that we live in. This murder they can commit it. So grab another gun, glory to all the crazy ones. That's all I got to this so far.
Sexy. I'm sorry, yo. No disrespect.
I just want somebody who gon' ride for me. All that fake love, I don't want it. Tell the truth, don't lie to me. I so cold, I swear on sky, yeah, I've been through some tragedy. Fighting demons deep inside, but you won't see that side of me. Been set back a couple times to the top, I'm trying to be. I've been focused on my grind, I swear to God, the world to see. Got a feeling that it's mine, so I'ma chase it faithfully. I got money on my mind, my vision on some better things. I don't trip on people no more, cause motherfuckers come and go. I like private low-key shit, so ain't nobody gotta know. Never fit in, I don't think rats on the these niggas, so can't trust nobody, bitch, you know. Till I die, I never fall. I've been cut off from the world, but slowly got no flow. I got one thing on my mind to chase the bag, it's running slow. I want diamonds around my neck and my wrist colder than the snow. I want foreigns in that trapping through the struggle way too long. Beginning trying to get up out the shy. Mama, I'ma make it out, I swear your son won't die. Made a promise, mama, so you know I ain't gon' lie. Just give me some time, I promise, mama, we gon' shine. I just want somebody who gon' ride for me. All that fake love, I don't want it, tell the truth, don't lie to me. I'm so cold, I swear on sky, yeah, I've been through some tragedy. Fighting demons deep inside, but you won't see that side of me. Been set back a couple times to the top I'm trying to be. I've been focused on my grind, I swear to God, the world to see. Got a feeling that it's mine, so I'ma chase it faithfully. I got money on my mind, my vision on some better things. Beginning trying to get up out the shy. Mama, I'ma make it out, I swear your son won't die. Made a promise, mama, so you know I ain't gon' lie. Just give me some time, I promise, mama, we gon' shine. I just want somebody who gon' ride for me. All that fake love, I don't want it, tell the truth, don't lie to me. I so cold, I swear on sky, yeah, I've been through some tragedy. Fighting demons deep inside, but you won't see that side of me. Been sent back a couple times to the top I'm trying to be. I've been focused on my grind, I swear to God, the world to see. Got a feeling that it's mine, so I'ma chase it faithfully. I got money on my mind, my vision on some better things.
Let's give Speedy another round of applause. So we don't want to come out here without hearing from the family of Daniel Prude. So let's give Joe Prude a round of applause as he comes.
I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for attending this tonight and showing the compassion that y'all have for my family, for those amongst you. But I want to say right now, they say we ain't got the decency to be around each other. What is this showing their ass right now? I'm serious. What is we showing them right now? If we got the power to stand here side by side, we don't even know each other. But they say we can't even sit here and goddamn it and be around each other as individuals, humans. You know, they play that head cold to the fullest.
There's a clause in everything this walk of life got to face now. If we don't man up, woman up to these people now, these tragedies is going to keep happening. And I'll be damned if I stand back and watch another mother or another sister or another nephew or another father lose a goddamn individual on my watch. I say that right now because I'll be damned if we cannot walk on. Everybody been protesting for, 10 nights now? They can't stand that. I mean, they cannot stand that. If they could stand it, we wouldn't be here right now. Because they'll be coming over here trying to agitate the shit out of us. So if they gonna come and agitate us, look what it really is for. It's a good cause. This ain't nothing but love in the damn earth. This all I'm representing. This all I'm about. You know, the government gonna keep trying to shut their goddamn mouth. These hidden agencies gonna keep trying to shut their goddamn mouth.
Talk about it.
Come time for them, you know, like Ashley and the rest of them, Stanley and everybody else that's part of this movement right now, man. And we don't get to them polls, honestly, we ain't gonna make no goddamn change. So my question to each and every last one of us out here right now, what we doing come November? I don't hear y'all. That don't sound right. Can that get a little louder than that? That's the truth. It's time. This time right now, man. You know, it's. You know, you hearing it, y'all hearing it live and clear in y'all. That's for real though. You know what I mean? Ain't no shame in that what she's saying. You know, if we can't do that and build a perfect backbone and a strong structure, man, they gonna keep running over us. But not tonight and not any other night after this. That little volleyball game they've been playing with each other, they can cut that shit down and go ahead and play pity pack. Because guess what? We don't give a damn, Jack. We want what we want, and we want it now. You know, I look in my father's eyes. I look in my father's eyes and I see the hurt. I look in my sister's eyes and I see the hurt. But everybody look in my face, they like, damn, how you study channeling that hurt? You know why I'm channeling that hurt? Because I come from a bull. I'm talking about a term of where strong black man, strong black mother. Me knowing this, and now that everybody is together as one, this is the man of the album. They took his birthday present from him. Same birthday, just a different time. I say that in loving memories of Daniel Terrell Prude. If it weren't for this man right here, I wouldn't have had the balls to say nothing to them damn people. I'd have let them continue to hide that. But guess what? They hide that from me. I was the wrong one to fuck with. So with that said, I want everybody to continue to do what they're doing, man, loving each other, man. Speak to that person next to you. Get to know that person. Man, we can't do nothing but rise up to the top now. They can't stop us now. They so goddamn scared, they got each and every last one of their tails tucked. What they doing? They trying to scurry away. Why run? Come face the fight. Get your ass up out that goddamn department. Right now, tonight.
Let's give the Proof family another round of applause. So y'all, I know I'm repetitive and we repeat the same thing over and over, but I want to remind y'all while we out here tonight, because we ain't just out here because we don't got nothing to do. So I want to remind y'all of our demands, and remember while you're having these conversations, if you happen to get arrested, what are you to repeat? Our demands, and you want a lawyer, period. So demand number one, we know that the police officers are currently on a paid vacation, suspended with pay, and we want them fired, we want them prosecuted, and we want them convicted. We also know that history tells us that police officers get fired from one department and go to another department and cause the same harm, the same trauma over and over again. So in the meantime, while policing is not abolished, we want them to not be able to work in any police department, period. One of my demands was that our Attorney General, Tish James, convenes the grand jury against these officers now. We know throughout history that it takes months, years, sometimes it doesn't even happen. But because of the power of the people, because y'all been out here marching and stomping and getting pepper sprayed and hit with rubber bullets and hit with tear gas and continue to show up, she convened the grand jury as we speak. Was that Ron Singletary, the police chief, retired. We know the other day that he retired with a paycheck and his entire command staff resigned. And although we don't like that people are retired with a pension, we'll take what we can get in the meantime. So give yourselves a round of applause. I want to also remind us that while the mayor did not resign, we're still calling for her resignation now. Also, you know that we've been marching since May 30th. Another one of our demands is free them all. Drop every charge against every single person that was arrested since May 30th for protesting or participating in the protest. We want all of those charges dropped. For all the folks who wasn't here, I want to make sure that I remind y'all while we're calling for the resignation of the mayor, while we've been focusing on her a lot, I want to remind y'all that there is the Strong Hospital, there are the EMTs, there are officers that was on the scene of the crime, of the murder, and it's our job to keep our foot on their necks. Okay, so while we're spending a lot of time talking about the mayor, and we want her to resign too, I want y'all to know, especially the white folks, right? Because in the words of Adrian, I don't live next door to police officers. I don't live next door to Sandra Doyley. And I don't know anybody who does, but y'all white people do. So keep your foot on their necks, okay? One of the most dangerous people in this region is Sandra Doyley. She is.
That's right. That's right.
We know that she fuels mass incarceration. And she does it boldly, okay? She's on Twitter talking about it every single day, patting herself on the back. I want y'all to know that people right here in Monroe County is going to prison for stealing Lunchables and fucking sardines, okay? So while we're putting our foot on the man's neck, I don't want y'all to forget about these white people who watching us, okay? Who watching us and sitting pretty and sitting comfortable, hoping that we forget about them. It is our responsibility to keep our foot on their necks. Sandra Doyley lives in Webster, and we will be at her house too. I also want to remind y'all about this trash police chief, president of the police union, Mike Lazio, who is trash. We talk a lot about voting, right? I want to remind y'all that while we're showing up here by the thousands, do not forget that we're going to be marching to the polls on the first day of election for early voting. Okay? We're partnering with the Black Bar Association, and we're going to be marching to the polls. And this is energizing, and this is fun, right? But don't let this be your protest, especially white folks, because y'all like to cross the line. Don't let this be the only thing you do. Have those conversations. Show up. Okay? other day at one of these officers' house. We twerked on the mayor's lawn all night long, y'all. All night long, we twerked on this woman's lawn. Okay? We didn't take that same energy to Singapore. Take that same energy to Rochester. Take that same energy to a Rochester. Where these people live. They sit in prison, okay? Mike Casio came out yesterday to say that he's calling for the mayor's resignation.
He didn't resign. He knew.
Mike Casio came out yesterday and said that he's calling for the mayor's resignation. Let me make one thing clear.
He knew.
We would never, ever, in a million fucking years, no matter what the mayor did, stand on the side of the police, stand on the side of the king killer, and the words of Ocasio, period. There are few mass incarceration. We know about Daniel Cruz, right? We know because his brother did the work to make sure we knew. But there are so many people that we don't know about. So many people that we do not know about. Okay? So make sure that we are voting. We talk about reallocating resources. Fill out your census. Fill out your census. Make sure that when we're talking about, they're trying to build 3 new sub-police stations. All those police stations cost $60 million. We've been talking about 1, but y'all don't know they're trying to build 3. Show up. Borrowing $16 million, okay? Borrowing. Where our people still don't have housing, still don't have health care. Our kids still don't have a basic education. Not even a quality education. Okay? The school, our kids is taking a 3% cut every single year for the next 5 years.
And we can't open our own schools.
You know who backs us on? The back of our children. Every paraprofessional in the Rochester City School District been there and fired. And we just got $148 million. And we know that they only solve 29% of crime, right? And in the words of Daniel Ponder, you can't get 29% of your country crime. I can't do 29% of my job and have a job. They solve 29% of crime, and the city is awarded them with $148 million. Okay? A lot of this is too.
We in your hood.
So remember, guys.
Look at that for you. It's a mask and a scarf. You need to go sit down.
Let's give her a round of applause. My God, y'all know that Chad Booster was a TikTok superstar. My daughter had to put me on. We were driving down the street and saw Chad Booster. And my daughter said, he on TikTok. And I said, nah, that's just Chad Booster. I know he was famous on TikTok, y'all. But he wants to come and give us some music, so let's give him a round of applause.
Come on, Chad!
Hey, oh. One more time. Daniel Brown!
Daniel Brown! Daniel Brown!
Come on now, look, y'all. We gotta make sure that we show some love to the family. I wanna make sure I show some love to the family. And I wanna make sure we show some love to my city. Y'all look beautiful out here. Y'all look beautiful out here. And we're gonna stay out here until we make this change. So make sure, you know, when you go home, when you go back to the hood, you tell your people, get up. Get up and come down here. Get up and do something. Get up and add to the movement. So in the name of that, I'm going to take it to some James Brown. James Brown said,
Come on!
when I say get up, y'all say get up. Okay? Hey, get up. Get up. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. One more time. One round before we get up. Say his name. Daniel Crew. Daniel Crew. Daniel Crew. Daniel Crew. Daniel Crew. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Look to your neighbor. You know what to do. You know when you're in church. I say, look at your neighbor. We gonna get justice, y'all. We gonna work. Let's go. Come on. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on
There are tons of elders and allies serving the food tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. As you bring your food, as you get your food, please enjoy the music. This is a celebration of life. We've been marching, running from the police, running from tear gas, running from paper bullets all night. So please use this as a moment of self-care. When you lean into this music, you dance, you sing, you do whatever you gotta do. News, because it's always some bad news. Someone parked their car and somebody ran into it. I'm going to read the license plate. If it's your car, go check it out. This is a black Camry. The license plate is AZS2738. And we have also a Subaru. The license plate is GNJ3107. If these are your cars, please go check on them in advance. We're so sorry. Don't let it ruin your night. I hope somebody got insurance. And again, just to the media, we want the headline to be the celebration of Daniel Pooh's life and nothing else. So enjoy the music, get some food, our elders are serving it, lean into the band, and thank y'all so much for coming out.
One, two, one, two.